Hey, good morning, River Oak. My name is Caleb. I'm one of the pastors here on staff, and I get to lead you through Psalms chapter 20 this morning. Now, Psalms chapter 20 kind of bookends this battle, that it is the beginning before a battle happens. In Psalms chapter 21, you'll see is kind of the prayer and the cry of the people after the battle has been won. And so what you see in Psalms chapter 20 is them praying kind of vigorously and adamantly about the battle that is to come and about God's intervening in this battle. Now, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what kind of mental or spiritual or emotional or physical battles you have, but the Psalms, I pray, is encouraging to you as it is in kind of in the same attitude that it is prayed of an important battle coming up, an important battle going on. And so what we see in Psalms 20 is three parts. Is that the first part is the people praying for the king, and they're praying that he would have victory and that he would that God would use him. And then in verses 6 through 8, you see that King David crying out to God and asking God to answer the prayers of the people. And then in verse 9, you see them all together kind of crying out about God's sovereignty and asking God to answer their prayer and saying, hey, God, we have faith that you will answer. And so my mind was kind of drawn to two verses, and it's verse 7 and 8. It says this. It says, some take pride in chariots and others in horses, but we take pride in the name of the Lord our God. He says, they collapse and fall, but we rise and stand firm. Now, I know we're not big collectors of chariots and of horses necessarily, but we all take pride in something, that we all have vices in our life that maybe we trust and that we hold tight and that we really rely on to do the things that God promises only He can do. And that's the thing about God's promise, is that when God promises us something, He promises something that only He can answer, that nothing else can fulfill God's promises. Only God can fulfill His own promises. And so He says, man, that some take pride in these things and chariots and horses as they're thinking about battle. He says, man, we don't take pride in that. That's not the thing we're collecting. That's not the thing we're holding tight to. That's not the thing we're trusting. Rather, we're trusting in the name of the Lord our God. He says, man, those people that take pride in other things, man, they fall. He says, but those who take pride in the name of the Lord stand firm. And so my prayer and my encouragement to you would be you'd reflect on that. And maybe you'd come before God this morning and you would just simply ask Him, hey, God, what is it that I've been taking pride in? What is it that I've been relying on to fulfill the promises only you can fulfill? And then you would begin to trust and begin to ask Him to help you trust Him in those things. For our God is faithful and He is sovereign and His timing is perfect even when we don't understand, and that He is with us in the battles and He is faithful to walk through that with us and to lead us forward. And so I love you guys. I'm so thankful for you. I hope this was an encouragement, and have a good day. See you soon.